Hello. Let's learn everything about people management. This account belongs to our manager of our company. Let's start. Click on Main menu, then People Management, hover your mouse and finally click Skills. In Skills unit, there are two viewing options, List and 2D Analysis. Furthermore, there are Search and Advanced Search, Filters and Folder Categorization. User can also click in one or more skills and choose between 3 different options. Let's create a new one. Click on the plus button and start filling the fields. Add the category, skills name and click on the small plus button to add grades of this skill. Lastly, you can write down a description if you want to, and click Save. This is your new skill. You can always add tags, links and navigate in the activity history. Through Action button you can delete, print, link and create a notification. Let's open now Job Titles unit. Follow the same path as before and click Job Titles. Like Skills unit, Job Titles have the same functionalities. Viewing options, Search and Advanced Searchability, Filters and Multi-Selection option. Let's add a new job title. Add the code you want to give, job's title, the security level and a description. Furthermore, you can add even more details if you want. Here is your new job title. On the left you will find the summary, all the personnel with this job title, vacancies which this job have along with the skills and the responsibilities attached with this job title. Let's add 2 new skills to this job title. There are also tags, links in the activity history. Well done. Don't forget that via Action button you can delete, print, create linking and send a notification. Let's see an existing job title. Look how tab personnel and responsibilities have been fulfilled. It's time for Personnel unit. Click Main menu and hover your mouse through People Management and then click Personnel. Comidor Personnel unit helps every business manage its current human resources. Furthermore, there is the new Skills Management ability from which you can find whoever you want depending his or her skills and a new Divisional report tab which we will explore later. As always, there are 4 viewing options, Searchability, Filters, Folder Categorization and the Multi-Selection ability. On the top of the page you will find Creation button, Absence Management, Divisional report, Search by skills, and an Action button. After clicking on the Action button you will have 4 options, which are either to export, print, enter the Skills Management unit or the overtime to holidays. We will start from creating a new personnel, so click on the plus button. Fill all the fields indicated as required. We will fast forward the video now. Excellent. Now click Save. Here is your new personnel. Let's navigate in this personnel and find how easy it is to add more info related to James. To add the skills attached with his job you can quickly click on Add Skills or go to Tab Skills and add a new skill manually. Let's try the quickest method. Here are his 2 new skills. Don't worry if you forgot adding something, you can always change personnel's information by clicking the pencil button. We forgot to add username preferences, so we will set it now. Next to pencil button there is the Action button, from which you can delete, print, create a notification or a linking, convert this personnel to a candidate and merge this contact. The first tab refers to the answers given from James in surveys. Let's add a new one. Completed trainings will include the trainings which this person had completed. In Entitlement tab you will find all the absence days. Here we need to make an entitlement setup to see these days. Let's go to do this setup. Through Processes unit, click Absence Management and then Entitlement Setup. There are 4 different filters which you can use. Here we know personnel's name, so we will use the last filter. But first you can click directly in Display Results button to see all the results. We are searching for James Smith. In order to set up his entitlement, click on Create Entitlement. You are ready. Now back to James Smith profile. If you want to create a new entitlement, you can always add extra entitlement via plus button. Now let's add some new skills. Click on the plus button and fill in all the fields. Click Refresh button to see the new skill. The next 2 tabs are about the absences which the user will take and the role which he will get after the IT manager will give him access to Comidor. Lastly, the personnel scheduled are the working days and hours which a user will work. They have been set up because we chose a region code. If you want to add another one, click on the plus button. You can also edit the automatic setup by clicking on it and then click on the pencil button. There are also the usual 4 tabs: Notes, Tags, Links, and Activity History. Now the next steps are from IT Manager's account. Here is Thomas, who have just received a notification about our new personnel entry. As an IT manager, he need to set up John Collins' user settings. First of all, he must add user in the system and give him his credentials. Be careful with passwords as it must have specific characteristics. Let's check that our new user has been added right. The next step is to set application rights for our new user. Click on the main menu, then System Administrator, User Management, and finally Application Rights. In this unit there are 2 tabs: Available Packages and Application Groups. The Application Rights unit gives the ability to administrators to hide packages and units to specified users. Imagine you want to let some users of your company interact with your financial package. With Comidor you are able to do it by opening the financial package to these users, but restricting their access to most of the financial screens. Here we will open all packages for our new user. There are also Applications Group tab in which you can set exactly the units you want a user to have. After you open all packages to a user, you can choose through User Settings a user group to eliminate user access. Let's explore now Organizational Chart. Open Main menu and click Management and then Organizational Chart. Here we can see all the personnel in the left, 2 search boxes, an action button, and of course the organizational chart. Click on the action button to add a new user, create a group, print your organizational chart, create a legend, and zoom on a specific part on the organizational chart. When you add a new group, you have to add group's name and choose between 3 types of groups. Group, an actual company department/group. Affiliate group, a group that represents guest users. Virtual group, a virtual group that represents a combination of users from different departments. Here we will skip this part as we already have lots of groups. Let's add James Smith to its group. Click on the name of the user and press on the framed star to add the user to Line Managers. Finally, there is an action button inside a group to edit this group in a cross, which you can use to move a group. Let's go back to our HR Manager account. Of course, Personnel's unit has 4 different viewing options: search, filters, folder categorization and multi-selection ability, as we said before, but let's explore something more interesting, which is the divisional report. In the top of the page there are the filters which you can choose. Here we will fetch a report depending functional group, division and skill. We could also have added employee's name. Let's learn more about Search by Skills tab. In the left you can find a variety of filters which you can use to find whatever you want. We will search for a user from a specific division and with specific job title. There is no user with this job title, so we will try find a user who have the skills of this job title in the whole company. Click directly to the plus button next to desired skills. Add the skill, and if you want a more specialized search, add more criteria. Here there are displayed all the job titles linked with this skill and the people who are qualified with this skill. You can also assign a task to someone qualified with this skill. Now it's time to click on the Action button and open Skills Management. These are all the skills, in folders depending their category. You can always find someone with a skill quickly via using search, filters and folders. Lastly, click on the Action button and open Overtime to Holidays. And here you can view all the overtimes which had turned to holidays depending the filters which you will add. We will fetch a report for people from a specific functional group, division, and we will change the duration. There are 3 modes: weekly, monthly and by quarters. Choose which works better for you. After you click Fetch, a new board will be displayed and you can check all the overtimes which have turned to holidays. Furthermore, you can print or export this board. Okay, we have finished personnel. Let's go to the final unit. Candidates. From the main menu, click Records and then Candidates. Notice that you can access personnel from this unit too. Let's enter Candidates unit. The unit candidates include all the potential personnel. In here you will find 4 viewing options: search and advanced searchability, filters and folders categorization, and of course you can use the multi-selection ability. Click on the Action button to export or print this table and the plus button to create a new candidate. Well done, now you are ready to use People Management unit on your own. If you want more information you can always run to our manual or reach us at www.comidor.com.